Hi, my name's Jamie Benedict, and welcome to my classroom, the Digital Marketing Classroom. Now, my high school is getting ready to undertake a full digital integration for next school year, and I'm very excited about this opportunity. I thought this would be a good time to kind of show the process of everything that goes on in this transition from a traditional curriculum to a digital curriculum, and I'm going to document it so that you and I can share in this experience. Now, over my 18 years of teaching business and marketing classes, I've tried to incorporate technology into every area of the classroom. We have a set of laptops for the class to use to complete projects. We also do a flipped classroom where I show lessons online for the kids to watch at night. And then when they come into class, we do activities and projects in class and take the notes to a different level. Now, my classroom is not currently fully set up for digital curriculum. I'm still showing some VHS tapes in class. But I'm about to get a full digital makeover, which includes smart boards. We're getting computers for both students and teachers. We are getting software upgrades. We've already upgraded the Wi-Fi, and we've added to our networking. Now, many teachers have been resistant to this change to a digital curriculum. They've been in education for a long time. This is going to be a very difficult move for a lot of people. I think teachers and students included in that, having to deal with such a drastic change in the educational environment. But for teachers, we're looking at brand new software to learn. We're looking at a new approach to the lesson planning process, and we're looking at a new approach to interacting with our students. This is going to be a lot of work. And that's one of the things that we have to be prepared for in all of this. I'm looking at this sort of as the early years of teaching, where we looked at long hours of planning, late nights in preparation for each class period, and really a lot of trial and error in the classroom. And it's okay if everything doesn't work perfectly the first time through. Now, why is there such a big push for a digital curriculum? Well, there have been 5 reasons that were identified by the Learning Council in their 2015 study. The 5th reason was intervention for struggling students. This is already something that's been in place through the blended classroom and through virtual schools, helping students to get back on track after missing out on some credits or performing poorly in a class and trying to make up that grade point average. Number 4, personalized learning. This is something that we've already been doing in the classroom through the individualized education plan or an IEP or through a 504 plan. Technology is going to allow us to not only help those students who need individualized instruction, but really to help out all of our students through an individualized plan by being able to put students on their own pace at their own time and being able to connect them through technology to our. Number 3 was project-based learning. Now, this is nothing new for a marketing classroom because we are application-based. This is going to be something that fits right into everything that we're already doing in the classroom. I think the technology is going to help us make these projects even better in the classroom. And really what it's going to do is be able to hold students accountable for their part of a project. Unlike colleges where students have the ability to meet because of their flexible schedules, because of the freedom that they have, and even because of the ability that they have for transportation, high school students don't always have access to that. Through the technology, there won't be a reason for them not to be able to meet because they can do this and connect online and complete the projects and make sure that everything is in order. And it's not just one person completing everything and others taking the credit for that. So this is going to be a good move for the. Number 2 is increased student engagement. And this is one of those things that we've been looked at probably since the beginning of education, where we want to see how do we get these kids to stay connected with what we're doing in the classroom. By putting the technology in there, we're going to be able to have the students interacting with our lesson rather than passively sitting back and listening to our presentations and expecting them just to absorb the knowledge. By having the students working with technology, we're going to be able to get them to look up things on their own and experience these things firsthand rather than just hearing about them. Number 1 is achieving greater instructor effectiveness. And this is one of those areas that we are going to look at a little bit more closely as we go through this video series and try to understand how do we increase our effectiveness. By putting technology in place does not mean automatically that instructors are going to become more effective, but it is going to give us a lot more tools to try to enhance our lessons and make them a little bit more powerful for our students. The key to success for a digital curriculum is going to be planning and preparation. But oftentimes, no matter how much you prepare, there are going to be things that just don't work out. And I think as teachers, we're going to have to be able to improvise, adapt, and overcome those situations that arise in the classroom and not get so frustrated with it and try to figure out how are we going to work with this to make our classroom better. That's what we want to accomplish with this video series, and I hope you'll join me as we go through this move to a digital curriculum. Remember to like the Facebook page at www.facebook.com/digitalmarketingclassroom and leave a question or comment for me. You can also follow on Twitter at DIGMKTGCLASS or on Instagram at Digital Marketing Classroom. Thanks for joining me today in the Digital Marketing Classroom, and we'll see you next time.